What does chromium do?
Chromium is linked to a risk of at least five different health problems, but it seems to be particularly important for insulin sensitivity and glycemic control. So let's have a closer look at how chromium intake affects our risk for type 2 diabetes, gestational diabetes, but also cravings and food intake. A variety of controlled clinical trials with participants ranging from healthy adults to malnourished children to type 2 diabetics have shown that upping chromium can improve insulin sensitivity and serum lipid profiles. And for example, in a 1997 clinical trial, 4 months of a chromium supplement reduced fasting blood sugar levels by up to 19% in adults with type 2 diabetes, who also saw improvements in insulin concentrations and hemoglobin A1C. And while we definitely want more research looking at the role of chromium in gestational diabetes, a 1999 study that evaluated chromium supplementation in pregnant females with gestational diabetes showed that it improved both fasting blood glucose levels and insulin concentrations. Our chromium intake also seems to influence cravings as well as food intake and binge behavior. A 2013 clinical trial of patients with binge eating disorder showed that a chromium supplement reduced binging frequency while improving symptoms of depression and fasting blood sugar levels. A 2008 trial in healthy overweight women showed that a chromium supplement reduced cravings, hunger, and food intake. Now, I know it's tempting to hear about these effects of chromium and want to run out and buy supplements. But it's important to emphasize that there's still not a big enough body of scientific research on chromium to really understand how much we need in these different situations and how much would be too much, which is definitely an argument for making sure we get chromium from food. Plus, these health challenges are multifactorial, and chromium is not the only nutrient involved. An argument for Nutrivore, the goal of which is to get all of the nutrients our bodies need from the foods we eat. You can learn more about Nutrivore in my book. The paperback edition now includes a new appendix, which lists the top dozen best common food sources of 40 nutrients, including chromium.